It's unlikely a team will sign Carmelo Anthony at this point in his career, and so he'll forever be stuck at the 11th all-time leading career point total in NBA and ABA history, only 307 points less than Shaq.
Getting away from the game of basketball, because when you love something and it don't love you back no more, it ain't no point. It ain't no point even putting your all into it.
Carmelo Anthony is widely regarded as one of the greatest pure scorers of the generation and all time. He's always had such a natural knack for scoring and is known for a smooth offensive game and simple but effective patent and jab steps. He evolved his game after losing his early athleticism to a more refined game around mid-range jumpers and elite footwork. During the end of his career, he became more of a spot-up shooter, which he still did well but fell out of lineups as a whole due to his poor defense. He's kind of become forgotten now when looking back at the stacked 2003 draft class, as many of the greats won multiple titles and Carmelo's legacy was centered around his elite scoring. Unfortunately for Carmelo, not being top 10 in all-time career points likely plays a part in people forgetting how great of a scorer he was. But had he not been suspended 15 games in 2006 in his prime, he could have easily had those 307 points and surpassed Shaq by now. Keep in mind, Carmelo was averaging way more than 20 points per game in 2006 too, so it's likely had he not punched Collins and not got suspended, he would have easily been 10th all time. He averaged almost 29 points per game that season, which ironically was his highest points per game for a season in his career. Being injured is a fair reason not to climb like KD, but ironically getting suspended in a random 15-game span early into your young career has now cost Carmelo a top 10 scoring position for his legacy. Carmelo was suspended the most with 15 games, followed by J.R. Smith and Nate Robinson, who each were suspended 10 games. The suspension seemed to be given off reputation. After Malice in the Palace, Stern and the NBA took heavy initiative to repair the image of the NBA and made a strong example by suspending rising star Carmelo the most. Ironically, it's almost like Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo was on a rapid pace right before the suspension, scoring 113 points within the last 3 games alone, leading up to the fight and including that game. Carmelo did later reflect on the fight, the suspension, and the conversation with David Stern.
We had a fight in the garden, and it was a brawl, and I get suspended for 15 games. Isaiah Thomas is the coach. Isaiah got beef with George Karl.
Those guys shouldn't even been in the game at that point in time.
Where were we running the score up? You know, he had the same team in the lineup, in the game, that pressed us and trapped us and cut a 25-point lead down to 10 in about 2 minutes. Same team, same pressure, same three-point shooters, exact same. He didn't throw in no towel. He didn't take his best team off the court and say, hey, the game's over. He never gave a signal to it. And it's absurd. He's a jerk for what he's trying to do that. And you're telling me that I'm running the score up? He's full. He's a total, and he should be held accountable for what his actions are.
In the game, Isaiah looks at me and say, yo, nobody go to the hole. Like, you crazy, nigga? Nobody better not go to the hole, right? We on the free throw line, the ball comes off, goes down the court. If we get the rebound, fast break. We throw it to J.R. Smith. Now, we up. J.R. gets in about to do something crazy on the break. And all I see is the kid run full speed down the court and grabs J.R. out the air. So when that happened, J.R. get into it with him. Now, I'm looking at Isaiah, you gonna get yours. Like now J.R. and Nate Robinson is in the crowd. So now I run over there, the coaches, everybody grabbing me, players grabbing me, and I'm like, nobody touch me. Like, and I think Jerry Jeffries or somebody grabbed my neck, like, and I blacked. The coach was on me, like with an arm, and I knocked his hand down. And at that point, I just swung, like, and I connected. But David Stern suspended me out of everybody, 15 games. Everybody else got like 6 games, 7 games, shit like that. And I go speak to him, like, why you do me like that? And your rap sheet. Be in the streets or you want to be in the NBA? In his office, you want to be in the streets or you want to be in the NBA? You're gonna leave that alone. I know who you with. I know where you live at. I know where they live at. I know when you close your eyes. I know when you wake up. So I'm like, you know, and I know what they doing. He's telling me, I know what they doing. Either tell them to stop or you got to cut them off. And I'm like, damn. He told me, he was just like, man, he said, I gotta make an example out of you. I get it. If you giving me, if I'm giving you, you know, $100 million, I need to know everything. You know what I'm saying? And then that was, I didn't understand that at that point in time. It took me to get old to get wiser to be like, damn, that made sense.
In technicality, Carmelo is top 10 in NBA career points, but it's not the complete list and misleading. By ignoring the ABA accumulated career points, you're ignoring some of the greatest players of all time like Julius Erving, who would be left out of the top 10, and many greats who played years in the ABA like Rick Barry, who would have way less points.
I was like, I'm done with the game.
Right.
The game don't love me the way I love the game. I'm done. I can't deal with this.
Especially after all you gave to the game.
And I'm talking to people, they like, nah, I don't give up. I'm like, man, I ain't giving up, but it's written. You know what I'm saying? And I'll be cool with walking away with the game. I'm set. I'm straight. My family is good.
He never really did an immature act again, and it led him to be a better professional and went from a rising star to a legend. But you can't help but wonder, if he had held back that day, how he could have at least cemented himself as a top 10 career scorer all time. Check out my other video about another star considered to be one of the greatest scorers of all time, who spent a good chunk of his career in the ABA.